Alright, I got some things I want to say. Just finished watching Raw. First of all, the show itself, really solid opening. What's up, Shane McMahon? Really solid finish. Roman Reigns' nose looks really broken, and there's blood everywhere, and that's always cool to see, whether or not it's intentional. So here's what I want to... First of all, I guess that was first of all. Anyway, decent beginning to the show, or real good beginning to the show. Decent finish of the show. Everything in between, get rid of it. I didn't care. I was doing other things, whatever. And this seems to be a concern I have with the Raw right after a pay-per-view. That always seems to be when stuff happens. It's almost as if we pay for a pay-per-view to watch it and the status quo is maintained. And then we watch the free show the next night, which is about 20 minutes longer than the pay-per-view. Raw runs at like 3:10 now, 3 hours 10, and the pay-per-views usually end at like 2:45, 2:50. So we get the free show, which is longer than a pay-per-view, and more seems to happen. Like Shane McMahon coming out and basically surprising everyone, because no one saw that coming, I don't think. And we set up, 3 Mania matches tonight and a number 1 contender match tonight that could have been set up during that 45 minutes of whatever during Fastlane last night, and it sounds like I'm ranting hard on Fastlane right now. I'm not. I enjoyed the show. I did enjoy the show. It's just nothing happened. It was good wrestling, and that was it. But stuff happens on Raw. Why is that? Do you want to sell the pay-per-views? Then have something happen on the pay-per-views. Do you want people to care about the pay-per-views and not cancel their network subscription and have something to care about on the pay-per-view? And also, don't front-load the quality in your shows. Because the other big complaint, and even Shane brought it up today, is the rating situation. And ratings are declining over the course of a 3-hour show. That's because the third hour of the show is a couple matches nobody cares about, recaps of the first 2 hours of the show, and then you can tune in for the last 10 minutes for something crazy to happen to set up for next week. Like, to have Shane O'Mac come out at, the 2-hour, 15-minute point or something, and do that at the end, and open with Sheamus and Roman for the 8 millionth time. I have mixed feelings tonight. As you can tell, I'm also fighting a cold. My sinuses exploded as soon as I turned off the camera last night after Fastlane. So ignore that sound in my voice. So yeah, Raw rant over. Looking forward, 3 matches confirmed for WrestleMania. There's Roman and Triple H, which is the main event that was confirmed last night. Roman's gonna win. I mean, unless they do something in the next 6 weeks to change that main event, I mean, Roman's going to win. Triple H isn't going to drop the title at Extreme Rules or Payback. He's going to drop it at WrestleMania because that's the way it works. So, who cares? Next match, Brock and Dean. Okay. I've been hearing so many rumors about Brock versus Bray. So, Brock versus Dean in a street fight. No holds barred street fight. Awesome. Because taking it out of the ring gives Dean a chance. Brock is unbeatable when it is a singles standard wrestling match. The only way he's beaten is when he's thrown in other situations. So, cool. Leave some tension on the table. Dean could hit him with a truck to beat him, which is probably the only way to beat him. But it leaves that tension. I'm not going into this match. We'll see 6 weeks down the line how I'll feel. But right now, that could go either way. Cool, I like it. The other match, Undertaker versus Shane McMahon in Hell in a Cell. I guess Undertaker's not retiring this year because Shane's not the man to retire him. But wow, did not see that coming. Can't wait to see it happen. My concern is, the stipulation is, if Shane wins, he controls Monday Night Raw. That is something that so many people want to see happen. But no one wants to see The Undertaker lose at WrestleMania. I know the streak is over, but still, unless somebody's retiring him, like Cena is retiring him or Finn Balor is retiring him, I don't want to see him lose at WrestleMania. So I can't wait to see this match because who knows what it'll be. This may be a bloody, violent callback to the Attitude Era, which I would really like to see, or it could just be two old men rolling around in a cage for a while, which, I mean, Brock and Taker at Hell in a Cell was great, so it could still be good, whatever. It's going to be a sight to behold regardless, but I don't like that that's the stipulation because I don't want either of them to beat the other at this point, and it's weird and it hurts me a little bit. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say. For some reason, my lovely fiance has crawled on her hands and knees from the kitchen and is now nibbling on my ankle. So, did you have anything you wanted to say?
Finn Balor should retire Undertaker.
I would love that so much. That could be a 45-minute match and a half hour of it is just them entering, and it would be the best. Like, I wouldn't even care. It would be amazing.
The stipulation is it's just entrances. Whoever gets the bigger pop wins.
Everyone has like a card of 1 to 10. Everyone in the stands holds up like their score of the entrance.
Yes.
We'll worry about that next year. Unless they retire him at like Survivor Series or something this year.
They should have retired him at Survivor Series last year.
No, because that match was a terrible match to end on.
They
should have had Brock retire him in Hell in a Cell, but whatever. Taker's, he's still going though. He's still, I mean...
He's in better shape than most of the other 50-year-olds in the ring. He's in better shape than some of the younger dudes.
Yeah, he's in better shape than like Bo Dallas.
Oh, Bo.
Bo Ryder. Yeah, I guess he's not retiring soon. I've been hearing that rumor so much that he was going to be retired at this WrestleMania that I kind of believed it.
He'll be retired when he injures himself, a la Sting.
No, he'll be retired when he's dead. He'll lose
He's
a
already
casket
dead.
match in the worst way.
But he's already dead.
I know, Cody. Let me say goodbye, and then I'll explain to you what kayfabe means.
What?
Tomorrow, I'm starting my series, 3-part series on the Decalogue. I taped it over the past couple weeks. Really intriguing stuff.
He cried a lot.
Not my talk about it, but the material itself is super intriguing, so I highly recommend you check it out. So like, share, and subscribe. Speaking of subscribers, we have one. Hi, if you're the Tyler I know, good to see you. If you're not, how did you find us? Anyway, see you tomorrow.